जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय श्रील प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय श्रील प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय श्रील प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद श्री गुरु चरण पद्मा केवल भक्ति सद्मा श्री गुरु चरण सद्मा पद्मा केवल भक्ति सद्मा श्री गुरु चरण पद्मा केवल भक्ति सद्मा श्री गुरु केवल भक्ति सद्मा बंधु मुई सावधान मते बंधु मुई सावधान मते बंधु मुई सावधान मते बंधु मुई जहार प्रसादे भाई हे भव तोरिया जाय जहार प्रसादे भाई हे भव तोरिया जाय कृष्ण प्राप्ति हो यहाँ होइते 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 गुरुमुख पद्मा वाक्य चित्ते कोरियो ऐक्य गुरुमुख पद्मा वाक्य चित्ते कोरियो गुरुमुख पद्मा वाक्य चित्ते कोरियो ऐक्य गुरुमुख पद्मा वाक्य चित्ते कोरियो अरना करी हो मने आशा अरना करी हो मने आशा अरना करी हो मने आशा करी हो मने गुरु चरणे रति ऐसे उत्तम गति श्री गुरु चरणे रति ऐसे श्री गुरु चरणे रति ऐसे उत्तम गति श्री गुरु चरणे रति ऐसे उत्तम गति जे प्रसादे पुरे सर्व आसाय प्रसादे पुरे सर्व जे प्रसादे पुरे सर्व चक्षुदान दिलो जे जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से चक्षुदान दिलो जे जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो प्रेम भक्ति यहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते वेद गाय यहाँ चरितो वेद गाय यहाँ वेद गाय जहार चरितो श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनार बंधु श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनार बंधु लोकेनाथ लोकेर जीवन लोकनाथ लोकेर जीवन आहा प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पद छाया आहा प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पद छाया बेजाज घुसुक त्रिभुवन बेजाज घुसुक त्रिभुवन शील प्रभुपाद पतित पावन शील प्रभुपाद पतित पावन जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा प्रभुपाद 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 जय प्रभुपाद। नमः विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने जय प्रभुपाद श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे लाउडली प्लीज हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jayam Vishnupada Paramahans Prayivachakacharya Stotar Shri Srimad His Divine Grace Abhay Charanar Vrinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Anant Koti Vaishnav Vrind ki Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki Prem se kaho Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivas Adi Gaur Bhakta Vrind ki Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gop Gopinath Shyama Kund Radha Kund Shri Giri Govardhan ki Shri Vrindavan Dham ki Shri Navdeep Mayapur Dham ki Purushottam Kshetra Shri Jagannath Puri Dham ki Ganga Mai ki Jamuna Mai ki Bhakti Devi ki Tulsi Maharani ki Kaligo Pavan Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki Brihad Mridang Transcendental Book Distribution ki Transcendental Prasadam Distribution ki Shri Balram Jayanti Maha Mahotsav ki Nitai Gaur Premanande. All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Translation of the Guru Puja is: the lotus feet of our spiritual master are the only way by which we can attain pure devotional service. I bow to his lotus feet and I bow to his lotus feet with great awe and reverence. By his grace, one can cross the ocean of material suffering and obtain the mercy of Krishna. My only wish is to have my consciousness purified by the words emanating from his lotus mouth. Attachment to his lotus feet is a perfection that fulfills all desires. He opens my darkened eyes and fills my heart with transcendental knowledge. He is my Lord, birth after birth. From him ecstatic prema emanates. By him ignorance is destroyed. The Vedic scriptures sing of his character. Our spiritual master is the ocean of mercy, the friend of the poor and the Lord and master of the devotees. O Master, be merciful unto me. Give me the shade of your lotus feet. Your fame be spread all over the three worlds. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. So, welcome you all to our Sunday Feast program. Today we have a very special day. We are celebrating Sri Balaram Jayanti, the appearance of Lord Sri Balaram. So, the class will be given from that side, so you can all turn around that way. Our class will be given by our special guest, our Grace Sita Mataji. Please go round or able to Sita Mataji. Harivo, Harivo, Harivo. So those who want to sit on a chair, please feel free to sit on a chair. And shortly we'll start class.
कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गिरिवरधारी जय गोपीजनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदनन्दन व्रजजानरञ्जन यशोदनन्दन व्रजजानरञ्जन यमुनतीरावनचारी यमुनतीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदनन्दन व्रजजानरञ्जन यशोदनन्दन व्रजजानरञ्जन यमुनतीरावनचारी यमुनतीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदानन्दन व्रजजानरञ्जन यशोदानन्दन व्रजजानरञ्जन Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Chari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Hare. And sing nice and loud, like we're awake, we really mean it, yeah? Krishna Krishna Hare Hare with your heart. Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Let me hear you. Hare Krishna nice. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Radha Shyam Sundar, Radha Shyam Sundar Radhe. Jai Radha Shyam Sundar, Radha Shyam Sundar Radhe. Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram. Jaya Vrindavan Dham, Jaya Vrindavan Dham, Jaya Vrindavan Dham, Jaya Vrindavan Dham. Jaya Vrindavan Dham, Jaya Vrindavan Dham, Jaya Vrindavan Dham, Jaya Vrindavan Dham. Jaya Jagannatha, Jagannatha, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai. Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. We'll just start with some prayers to glorify our acharyas, and then we will continue with the class. Is anybody here new today? Anyone new to Krishna consciousness, new to the temple? Okay, wonderful. Cool. It's so nice that you're here. We're so happy that you're here. So a huge warm welcome to you. If you don't know the following prayers, then you can maybe just take yourself to a place of gratitude in your hearts, especially for if you've ever learned something about God or coming closer to God, you can take yourself to that space in your heart. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Mayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Tapatakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Lagunathamitam Tam Sajivam Sadhvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dino Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhaktavinda. Everybody hands in the air. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Wonderful. So today is tomorrow is Balaram Purnima, but we are celebrating it here today in the temple, because why not? In Krishna consciousness, every day is a festival. Every day we meditate and we chant, we sing, every day we feast, we offer whatever food we want to cook with love and devotion, we offer it to the Lord, we feast on that, and we dance. So every single day is a festival. Today we're taking the chance to celebrate that in ISKCON Stoke. So today, I think the PowerPoint thing's gone off, but you might want to get that on again. Yeah, it's on there. Thank you. So, while we're getting that sorted, who is Lord Balaram? What do we know about him? Anything at all? No answer is a silly answer. So what do we know about Lord Balaram? Who was he? Yeah, thank you. He was the elder brother of Lord Krishna. Wonderful. Anything else?
So Lord Balarama is the form of Krishna himself.
Yeah.
He has he comes when Krishna comes. He always comes along.
Wonderful.
He comes as elder brother as well as the younger brother, like Lakshmana was younger brother of Balarama.
Wonderful, excellent. So he always accompanies Krishna, okay? So Lord Balaram, in whatever expansion that he manifests, he always accompanies the Lord to serve him, to be with him all the time, so that he can carry out his pastimes, So in whatever expansions we'll be talking about today, we'll notice that, he's always with Krishna. Wonderful. Anything else we know about Lord Balaram? No? Do any of us know any of his pastimes? Yeah, that's right, He's also Anantashesh, so he is the expansion known as Anantashesh. We'll look at a small diagram later on so we can see, how do these expansions come about? How does he actually appear? Wonderful, amazing. Okay, so he's a really important personality actually, really, really important. So we can see, it's still not working, it's frozen. So Lord Balaram, there's three main things that we'll touch on today. Speak closer to the mic. Is this loud enough, guys? Yeah. Tattva, so tattva means you could see it as what his real identity, what is his position, what is his potency. So we'll be looking at tattva. We'll also be looking at his pastimes. So these are ways in which we can really connect with him, really try to understand him. So looking at his identity, his position, his potency is one way, and studying that, really trying to understand that. The second way is to study his pastimes, so we can glorify him. Shravanam, Kirtanam. What do we mean by Shravanam? To hear. So Shravanam, or hearing, is the most important sense that we have, the ability to hear. Because even if one cannot see, if one cannot speak, if one cannot walk or whatever, if you can at least hear from great souls who have realized the truth, who have realized who the Lord is and can glorify Him, and you can listen to that, through that you can achieve self-realization, yes? Through that we can become enlightened. Through that we can understand who God is, what is our relationship with Him, how do we come closer to Him, everything. So Shravanam is really important. So one way we can connect with Lord Balarama is to hear about Him, yes? Through the great people who speak about Him. So Shravanam and Kirtanam. Kirtanam means to do Krishna Katha, to speak about Him, yes, to glorify Him, to study His pastimes. So that is one way that we can also connect with Him. So Tattva, pastimes, and lastly, which we might touch on today, is we can glorify the service attitude of His devotees. Yes? So we will discover in the talk that Lord Balarama has many different, you could say, rasas or moods in which He shows, yes, towards Krishna. And one of them is a servitor mood. He has a Dasya bhav, so he's with Krishna in many different ways because he wants to serve him out of genuine love, out of unconditional love, okay? That is, would you agree with me that is one of our main goals? Yes? Very often, when it comes to, existing, it's like, yes, we take birth, yes, then you go through the whole, you grow up, you go to university, you have your career, you might get married, you might have children, then you get older, and eventually you dwindle and then you die, yes? But there is so much more to life than that. Yeah, we are not here simply to just exist for the sake of existing. The whole point of our existence is so that we can understand who we really are, okay? And we are servants of God. We are servants of Krishna. Sometimes for the false ego, which we all experience, which is not really part of us, yes? The false ego finds it hard to accept that. I'm not a servant. Who do you think he is? Yeah, me, myself, and I. I got to look after my body, my children, my house, my this, my that. And actually, nothing belongs to us. Not even our own body. Not even this body belongs to us. Okay, we belong to Krishna. We belong to the Lord, and we are His servitors. The most magical thing, which I find about Krishna consciousness, is that we can relate to the Lord in any way we feel natural to us. Yeah, we all have our own personal, unique relationship with the Lord. Whether you see Krishna as your son, whether you see Him as your mate, your friend, yeah, if you see Him as, oh my gosh, you're my Lord, and you have a mood of awe and reverence to Him, or you see Him, as in a conjugal mood, you're like the gopis did. They saw Him as their lover, and they were lovers of Him, unconditional lovers. So there are very many different moods that we can have towards the Lord, that we can relate to with the Lord, and it's so magical because that's not forced upon us. Actually, that is innate within us. Yeah, we just have to try to make the effort to discover that, and the way we can do that is by really trying to develop our loving relationship with the Lord. Yeah, and the Krishna consciousness movement that Srila Prabhupada has kindly bestowed upon the West helps us to live a life that facilitates that loving relationship with Krishna. Yeah, it is a lifestyle that we are living on a day-to-day basis where Krishna is in the center, where love personified is in the center, and we can try to discover what our relationship with Him is. So, we are servants, and if we want to be good servants, or we want to know how to serve Krishna, one way we can do that is by connecting with Lord Balarama, by glorifying the service attitude, the service mood of all those devotees who are already serving Him. Yes? By looking, by seeing. Very often we see, how a person doesn't do something very well. It's quite common for us. Oh, that's wrong, that's not right. Okay, but actually we should look for the good in that person and see how their service mood is. Yes, the good in their service mood. And if we glorify that and try to imbibe that in our own lives, try to apply that in our own lives, that's one other way we can connect with Lord Balaram. So I don't know why that's still not working, but here we go. So Srila Prabhupada said that one cannot appreciate Vrindavan without the mercy of Lord Balaram. Okay? So we don't belong here. Do we all accept that? Do we understand that? We don't actually belong in the material world. Right? This is the material world. We belong with the Lord. And so if we want to achieve Goloka Vrindavan, where Krishna is eternally performing his pastimes, we need to be able to appreciate that, right? We need to be able to appreciate Vrindavan. But how can you appreciate something if you don't know anything about it? Yeah? Same with the person. If we don't know anything about a person, if you think about your children, your spouse, your partner, your friends, your parents, whoever it is, do you appreciate them? Yeah, maybe you do. Why? Because you know about them. Yeah, you know their good, all their, their quirks and all the funny things they do. You know their weaknesses, but you also know everything about them, their character, their personality, all that stuff, and you really appreciate that about them. So therefore, we can't appreciate Vrindavan at all. Yeah, we can't. That's such a huge part of our goal. Part of our existence. We can't appreciate that if we don't have the mercy of Lord Balaram. Yeah? Therefore, we really need to understand who he is and connect with him. All right. So, Buji, is there any way we can get this to work? Because I've moved on in my PowerPoint, but that isn't moving on. Thank you. So now I've got a diagram up of Krishna himself. So we have Krishna. From Krishna, Balaram expands. Yes? So we have Krishna, then Balaram. Yeah, sure, go for it. So we're going to speak about the two appearances, if you like. So his Tattva appearance, so who he actually is and how he's situated. And then we'll look at his appearance in Vrindavan. Okay? And what did he look like? What were his qualities? Some of the pastimes that he performed. Yeah. So Balaram is also in, if we look at the Ramayana, so Krishna is Ram, yes. Very often people say, oh, why don't you chant Hare Rama first? It should be Hare Rama first. Yeah? But actually, Lord Rama is Lord Krishna. So when we say Hare Krishna, the word Krishna, it's already including the name of Lord Ram, because that Lord Ram is Krishna. Yes? So that's why, and Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, so therefore we chant his names first. So in Lord Ram's pastimes, Balaram also expanded as who? Lakshman, that's right, yeah? So Lord Balaram is Lakshman in the Ramayana. Wonderful. And now we are in Kali Yuga, right? We're in the 4th age of creation. There we go, wonderful, thank you so much. So now we're in the 4th age of the creation. So does anybody know who Lord Balaram has? Thank you so much. Has closer to the mic here. Okay. Who has Lord Balaram expanded as or incarnated as in Kali Yuga? Lord Nityananda. Wonderful. So Lord Chaitanya, Lord Chaitanya, who's Krishna, appeared here in West Bengal 500 years ago. 500 years ago. It's not that long ago. Yeah? So if you can think how lucky we are to even know that. A lot of people don't know about him. He's known as like a confidential avatar of the Lord. So Lord Nityananda is also Lord Balaram. Okay, so you can see the diagram here. You have Krishna at the top. From him comes Lord Balaram. Balaram then expands into 4. Okay, so this is the first Chaturvyuha. Or you could think of it as like the first set of 4, if you like, yeah, to simplify it. So you have Vasudeva, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, and Anirudh. And you can see underneath, after the Sankarshan form then goes into, you can see the other forms as well. So that's the second Chaturvyuha. So you've got the first one, then the second one. Okay? And then he then becomes from that you have Mahavishnu, then Garbhada Kashaya Vishnu, then Shira Udakashaya Vishnu. So this is very, very technical, okay? Because this is how creation actually happens. So one should, when you get time or make time, to really understand how creation, how our earth, how the whole universe, how does it actually exist, how does the Lord create the universe, yes? We should know this, so we should take time to understand this. This is just a quick glance for you guys, yeah? So this is how Balaram appears in his tattva. And then you will see that there are lots of different avatars, like you have Leela avatars, Guna avatars, etc., etc. Okay. Wonderful, let's move on. We have 25 minutes. So, this is a verse from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela, chapter 5, verse 4. So I thought it'd be so nice to sing this together. Maybe you can repeat after me. Sarva Avatari Krishna Swayam Bhagavan. Sarva Avatari Krishna Swayam Bhagavan. Tahara Dvitiya Deha Shri Balaram. Tahara Dvitiya Deha Shri Balaram. Wonderful. So as Prabhuji said before, what this translation is going to say. So the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita was, the author of that is Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami. And in this is like, you could say, the PhD study scripture of Krishna consciousness, the really intimate pastimes of Lord Chaitanya. So the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, is the fountainhead of all incarnations. Lord Balaram is his second body. Okay? So Lord Sri Krishna, the absolute personality of Godhead, is the primeval Lord, the original form of Godhead. And his first expansion is Sri Balaram. The personality of Godhead can expand himself in innumerable forms. The forms that have unlimited potency are called Swamsa. And forms that have limited potencies, the living entities, are called Vibhinamsa. Okay, so we know now, okay, Sri Krishna is Sri Balaram is the second body of Lord Krishna. Okay. Ekai swarupa done bhinna matra kaya. Ekai swarupe done bhinna matra kaya. Adya kaya vyuha Krishna Nilara Sahaya. Adya kaya vyuha Krishna Leela Sahaya. Let's see if we can do it together, the whole verse. Ekahi swarupa dohe binna Krishna. It would help if I did it properly, didn't it? Sorry, let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Ekai swarupa doye bhinna matra kaya. Adya kaya vyuha Krishna Leela Sahaya. Wonderful. Let's look at the translation. Does anybody want to read the translation? Yeah, you go for it. You just read the translation on the board. Yes, you. Where it says, these two are one. Yeah. Wonderful, thank you so much. Yeah, so Balaram is the first bodily expansion of Krishna, and he assists Lord Krishna in his pastimes, as we mentioned before. Wonderful. Okay, so here we can see, do we all know the story of how Krishna appeared? Yeah, so Mother Devaki and Vasudeva were imprisoned by Kamsa, yeah, and Kamsa was actually going to kill Devaki because he heard this oath. After they got married, he was actually taking Devaki to Vasudeva's home so that she could be happily married there. And on the way he heard this oath, the 8th son of Devaki will be the destroyer of all evil and basically will annihilate you, will kill you, okay? And he just couldn't handle that. He was like, what? He was thinking, well, I'm not going to wait till she's going to have 8 sons, so we decided to try and kill her then and there, yeah? And then Vasudeva was so wonderful, actually. He said to him, well, if, we'll stay with you. How do you know this is true? We'll stay with you, okay? You can... So in the end, he decided to imprison them both. And then every time she unfortunately gave birth, he was annihilating or killing all her sons. So, there is a backstory to this actually. In Kamsa's previous life, he was called Galanemi. So he was a demon in his previous life. And he was cursed by his grandparent to say that in your next life, you will basically murder your sons or your children. And so in this life, Kamsa then does that. Moving on. So, Lord Balaram was the 7th son of Devaki. Okay, now he actually came as a 7th son because the first 6 were born of demon, like they were basically demons from previous lives. So he came to purify her womb, so that Krishna could then be the 8th son. Yes, and Krishna could then be in her womb. So he came to purify. What is that? If you go and purify something, what are you doing? You're serving, right? So he's already serving him immediately. Okay. And then what we find is that when Mother Devaki was pregnant, or Garbhavati, with Lord Balaram, Mahamaya transferred Lord Balaram from the womb of Devaki into Mother Rohini's womb. Okay, so Rohini was was already a first wife of Nanda Vasudeva. Yes, so Nanda Maharaj and Vasudeva were really good friends. So he basically wanted Balaram to be brought up nicely, to be cared for, that kind of thing. So Mahamaya then, it's a whole transcendental thing. She arranged the whole transfer of Lord Balaram into the womb of Mother Rohini. And then obviously if there's no child in Devaki's womb, it's like, what happened? So then it was understood that it was kind of like a miscarriage or something like that. But he was safe and he was in Mother Rohini's womb. Okay, so when Lord Balaram appeared, he was very, very beautiful. So he had, you could say, skin like the rays of the moon, and he would wear blue. He had a blue dhoti. Yes, so this is him. All right. So we're going to talk a little bit about some of his leelas and his pastimes. Yeah. Anybody know any of the demons that Lord Balaram annihilated or killed? No? Okay, that's good. We can talk about them. Okay, so Pralambasura was one of the main, you could say the chief of all the demons, okay? So when Kamsa was ruling, he wasn't a very nice king. He was quite demonic. He was a demon, in fact. And because he was scared that he was going to get killed by the 8th son of Devaki, yes, he then had contacts with all these different demons, and then would then send them off on their own little projects to go and find Krishna and kill him before Krishna gets to him. So Pralambasura was one of the demons. Yeah, there were many, many demons that Kamsa set onto Krishna. Now, how this pastime happened, Krishna and all his cowherd friends were playing, and they were playing tug of war, actually. Okay, so there was like a stream in the middle, and there was Balarama on one side and Krishna on the other side, and all the other cowherd boys with them, Subala, you had Madhumangal, you had Stoka Krishna, etc. So everyone was on each side, and they were playing tug of war. So Pralambasur had sort of done a little plan with another demon called Agni Daitya. Basically, the Agni Daitya demon was like a fire demon. So anything he touched would catch fire. He could annihilate people, kill people with his fiery body, his fiery powers. So he met up with, those two met up, and then Pralambasura was like, right, they're all doing their games, so I'm going to go and play with them. And then I'll try to see if I can take Krishna or one of them into the forest, deep in the forest, yeah? And then when I get there, you be ready. And then when you're ready, you manifest your powers and set the whole forest on fire. And then that way everyone will be killed, yeah? And we'll get Krishna. So that was his plan. So he turned up and disguised himself as like a cowherd boy, although he did stick out quite a lot. He didn't look as fair as not fair in the sense that, you should have fair skin, but he did stick out like a sore thumb. So anyway, he started playing, and he was on the side of Lord Balaram. And then, who do you think lost in the tug of war? Was it Krishna or Balaram? Yeah, so, and then what happened, whoever lost had to put the opposite side of peeps on their shoulders and then tow them around the forest like that. So that was their condition on if you win or lose, what you should do. So obviously Balaram's side won. So Pralambasura put Balaram on his shoulders. And actually when Pralambasura came, Krishna knew that this is a demon. He knows past, present, future. He's a supreme personality of Godhead. He knows everything. So he knew that. But still he welcomed him so nicely. He was like, oh, come and play with us. Yeah. So anyway, the game happened. Balaram's side won. And then here's Pralambasura takes Balaram on his shoulders, and off he starts running into the forest. And Balaram's like, yeah, faster, come on, let's go faster. And then he notices that, they're getting deeper and deeper into the darker, denser areas of the forest. He's like, what are you doing? We've lost the others. Come on, we need to go back towards the others. And Pralambasura doesn't stop running. He carries on running. And then it starts to get really rough. And then Balaram's bouncing about. And then, if Balaram is the expansion of Lord Krishna, basically, he's powerful, very powerful. And him being on Pralambasura's shoulders was like a mountain on the shoulders of Pralambasura. So at this point, when Pralambasura had been running so much and he was kind of getting tired, he just didn't have the capacity to keep himself disguised as a cowherd boy anymore. So then he manifested his real form, which is this huge, huge demon. And it's described in the Krishna book that his head started to touch the clouds. He had like golden bangles on. His teeth were like, razor sharp. And he was like really, really huge and big and humongous. So Balarama realized straight away, oh, okay, yeah, you're a demon and you've come to kill me. Yeah, okay, this is why we're dense in the forest. This is why it's so dark. And him realizing just that moment, that split second before Pralambasura could do anything at all. Does anyone know what happened next? No, just with one fist. One fist, yeah? This is a demon that's as high as the clouds, so big. And just with one fist, Balaram knocked him and he lost his life. This is how powerful our Lord Balaram is. So Pralambasura, all the demons that appeared, especially in the pastimes of Lord Balarama and Krishna, they represent a certain unwanted quality within our hearts. Yes. So Balambasura represents lust, actually, lust towards others, and he also represents like that feeling of wanting to be adored and have like a, be worshipped by other people kind of thing. So that's what he represents. Has anyone heard of the Dhenukasur Leela? He's the ass demon, or also known as the danger donkey. A lot of kids in ISKCON know him as a danger donkey. So Dhenukasur, this is a really beautiful pastime in the Krishna book. So if you haven't got the Krishna book, I hand on heart recommend you to get it before you go home today. We have a whole bookstall there, so you can please get the Krishna book, and it's beautiful. It's amazing to read, especially with your children at night time, because then they can dream about Krishna and know about him. So this chapter is chapter 15 in Krishna book, and all the environment, the beautiful lakes, how the bees are, how the flowers are, how the trees are, the whole ambience of Vrindavan is described in this chapter. And actually Krishna's glorifying Lord Balarama in this chapter, believe it or not. So it gets to the point in this chapter where the friends, like you have Stoka Krishna, Madhumangal, and Subala, they're like, oh, there's a forest called Talvan, and there are some really beautiful fruits, dal fruits there, and they are so sweet and so delicious, and let's go there, really, really want to taste them. And the aroma is just like, when you go there, the aroma just takes over, and it's like, oh, they've got to be so delicious. And they said, but the only thing is, when we go, Kamsa has a demon there called Dhenukasur, the donkey demon, yeah, who's guarding this forest, and nobody can go inside. So nobody's allowed to go inside, nobody's allowed to take the fruits, whether they are on the tree or even if they're fallen on the floor. So they're like, okay, let's go, and they truly believe in Krishna as being the most powerful person, even though he's a small young boy. Yeah, this is the love and the adoration, the unadulterated love that his friends had for him. So Krishna said, okay, let's go. So they go into the forest and they enter. And why Kamsa had guarded this forest off and got a demon to, make sure nobody goes in, he was using the dal fruits to be made into Madeira, or like an intoxicated drink for himself. So everyone goes in, and Balaram decides to shake a tree so that all the fruits start to fall off one by one and everyone can help themselves. And obviously straight away Dhenukasur knows, oh, okay, who's in my forest? So he comes over, and if you can imagine a donkey who's got red eyes, scaly skin with a bit of hair on it, and he's like running, like the force of the wind, and you can hear his footsteps, and the whole earth is kind of trembling. That's how he suddenly came and appeared on the scene. He then, I don't know if anyone's heard of the game Buckaroo, but he buckarooed, or used his hind legs and hit Balaram in the chest straight away. And then Balaram was like, all right, let's see what you got. So Balaram then, as he could, before Dhenukasur could even hit him again with his back legs, grabbed his back legs and lassoed him around, wheeled him around, and just in being wheeled around, Dhenukasur lost his life force, and then he threw him, let go of him, and he landed on the biggest tree in the forest, and that tree was so tall that when, obviously Dhenukasur was really big and heavy, so the whole tree fell, and then loads of the other trees fell as well, and it was a real big sight. So that was one part of the pastime. The second part is Dhenukasur had lots of associates. He had lots of donkey friends as well, danger donkey friends with him. So they all appeared on the scene. And then in the same way that they sent Dhenukasur back to Godhead, they did the same with the other demons as well. So that was a pastime of Dhenukasura. And Dhenukasura represents like laboring really hard, for material opulences, material benefits, and ignoring our real dharma, our real goal, which is finding out who we are, who is God, what is our relationship with Him, and being foolish, like jackass, like foolishness, and being grossly materially intelligent, but not actually understanding who we really are, and being spiritually intelligent. So Dhenukasura represents all these things. All right, and there's lots of other demons that Balaram performed pastimes on and killed. For example, Dvivita, there's Mushtika. Mushtika was one of the chief wrestlers of Kamsa. So lots of other pastimes and lots of things for us to learn from them. All right. This is another beautiful verse. This is the pranam mantra for both Krishna and Balaram. Now, if you notice, Srila Prabhupada, he opened Radha Krishna temples around the world. But in Vrindavan, right? In Vrindavan, where we have our ISKCON temple there, the chief deities are Krishna and Balaram. So this mantra is when we say pay pranams to them together. Let's have a go at it. You can repeat after me. So, Jaladhara Shashivarano Gopavesha Kishoro Sahachara Ganarindehi Kridamano Vrajesho Natavarajita Vesho Nila Pitambarado Jakata Janana Hetu Rama Krishna Natosmi. Here's the translation. So the pair with complexions like a rain cloud and the moon. So who's the rain cloud? Is it Krishna or Balaram? Krishna, right? Krishna's complexion is like a rain cloud. And the moon, that is the complexion of Lord Balaram. The pair dressed as cowherds, the pair of youths. The pair engaged in sporting with the assembly of their friends, They play with all their cowherd boys. The pair who are lords of Vraja. Everybody in Vraja worships them. Can't help it, even if they're stealing butter and being mischievous and all that, they just can't help but love them. So they are the lords of Vraja, and they're the lords of the hearts of everybody in Vraja. The pair whose dress eclipses that of the best of dancers. The pair fond of wearing blue and yellow garments. The pair who are the source of all living entities in the universe, and we also bow down to them as Krishna and Ram. Okay, so as I mentioned before, let's look at Mother Yashoda, okay? What kind of mood do you think she showed towards Krishna? Yes, motherhood, So motherhood, which is known as Vatsalya mood. So that's parenthood. And so you have many other personalities in ways in which people relate to the Lord, okay? The mood in which they love the Lord. So Balaram is a very special personality because he exhibits his love for Krishna in all these ways, in these moods. So Shanta, which is kind of neutrality, Dasya, which is servitor mood, Sakya, which is friendship mood, Vatsalya, so he's the elder brother of Krishna. So he actually sees himself as that, okay, I'm here to protect you, I'm here to look after you, that kind of almost parenthood mood, and also Madhurya rasa as well. So he expands as Ananga Manjari as well. So the Manjaris, you could say, in a simple way, were like assistants of the gopis. So the gopis had a direct pastimes with the Lord, with Lord Krishna, and the Manjaris were the assistants of the gopis. So he expands as Ananga Manjari as well. So you can see here, like we mentioned before, we had Lakshman. Balaram was Lakshman in the Ramayana, and also now in Kali Yuga he is Lord Nityananda. So let's just have a look back at these different moods, and maybe just talk very quickly about the different maybe some examples of when he showed some of these moods. Yeah. So in Shantaras, actually, when Krishna appeared in Vrindavan, Lord Balaram expands as all his paraphernalia. For example, the plate Krishna eats on, everything Krishna needs, yeah? His clothes, his bed. In fact, if Lord is Anantashesh, right? So then, that is his bed, Krishna's bed is the expansion of Lord Balaram. Does that make sense? Yes, because Krishna lies on him. The dham, Krishna has a special umbrella, so that's how Lord Balaram expands and shows his Shanta mood for Krishna. Sakyaras, for example, so he sees Krishna as his best mate, his best friend, yes? And there's lots of other ways as well that he shows this mood. For example, let's take him when he was Lakshman. So when I'm in the wrong one. Okay, that comes later. So Sakyaras. So he, feeding each other, teasing each other, stealing, all the kind of thing that you do with your friend, your best friend. And there's actually another pastime where Subhadra, she wanted to marry Arjun, right? So Krishna arranged for them to, somehow get married. And Subhadra was meant to get married to somebody else. So anyway, Arjuna turns up with Krishna on the chariot, dressed as an astrologer, as a Jyotish. And Subhadra's like, she basically sees them and she's like, pranams. Could you please tell me when my marriage will take place? Because she really wanted to marry Arjun. And Arjun's like, oh yes, let me see your hand. Okay. And he looks at her and he's like, oh, it's going to happen very close actually. Oh yeah. And then he basically says, it's going to happen right now, grabs her and puts her on the chariot. And then off they go and get married. And on the way, as they're riding off, Krishna is looking back and he sees Balaram. Balaram's like, what are you doing? What? And he's like, what? And he looks back, and by then Arjun has told Subhadra to ride the chariot. And Arjun's standing there, and he's like, well, it looks to me like Subhadra's kidnapped Arjun, and then he's got nothing to do with it. And then Balaram's then like, okay, like kind of in a friendship mood, forgives him, and he's like, right, okay, what can I do then? So his friendship rasa is displayed in many different ways too. Vatsalya, he sees Krishna like as his younger, almost like a son, like almost his younger brother. I'm his elder brother. Actually, the pastime where Krishna was going to marry Rukmini, right? So at this point, when he went to go and kidnap Rukmini, Lord Balaram already knew. He was like, I know my brother really well. He's going to go and kidnap her. He turned up. So Lord Balaram turned up with his own army. He came all the way from Dwarka, all the way to Maharashtra, where Rukmini Devi was going to get kidnapped from, because he knew, Krishna's just going to do one, so I need to be there to pick up the pieces as an elder brother. Yeah. So this is another way that he shows his Vatsalya mood. Okay, so a little bit on Dasya. This is probably the one that's most important to us, because we are trying to understand our servitor relationship with the Lord, yes? How to serve the Lord the best. So Lord Balaram really does show this servitor mood in many beautiful ways. For example, when he was Lakshman, he decided to leave the kingdom, yeah? With Lord Ram. He said, no, I'm going to accompany you. You could have stayed behind. You could have stayed in the kingdom, but he didn't. Yeah, and he married Sita Devi's younger sister. So he only just got married, but he sacrificed that, He said to her, no, you stay in the palace, I will accompany my brother. Sacrifice that. Why? He wanted to serve Lord Ram, he wanted to serve Krishna. Yeah. When Ram and Sita got married, actually Lord Ram was like really tall, yeah, like this hench Kshatriya. And Sita she couldn't reach to put the garland on him in their wedding. And so Sita couldn't reach, and then for a Kshatriya to bow down wasn't the done thing. It's not meant to happen. So there was this kind of situation there. So then they're like, okay, what shall we do? So immediately Lord Lakshmana said, how can I help in this situation? How can I serve it best in this situation? And then he just bows down to his elder brother's feet. He's like, oh, Lord Ram, oh, you're the best, I love you, you're my... And he bows down to his feet, and because he bows down to his feet, Lord Ram's like, oh, bows down too, and then Sita Devi puts the garland on him. So that's, these small ways of how, small but very big ways of how to show that he just wants to serve. Okay, so that's so many different ways of loving the Lord that Lord Balaram shows. And obviously in Kali Yuga, he appeared as Lord Nityananda, yeah? So this is really special and really important for devotees within ISKCON, especially in Krishna consciousness. Because without Heno Nitai Bine Bhai Radha Krishna Paite Nai, yeah? So we cannot get Lord Krishna, we can't get Radha, we can't understand Vrindavan, we can't even know about Vrindavan, we can't do any of these things without the mercy of Lord Balaram, who is Lord Nityananda. So we need that mercy, yes? So Lord Nityananda also used to show all these bhavas in his form as Lord Nityananda, yeah? He would go door to door and say, just say Gauranga please. Say Gauranga please, Even if people don't want to know, if people are abusing them, swearing. And do we see that now? When the devotees go out, they sing on the streets, they do book distribution, it's the same thing, yes? But he was so compassionate. He just wanted to please, his brother. He wanted to please Lord Chaitanya. And there's a pastime where there's Jagai and Madhai also. They were the most two sinful people in the world. There was not a sin that they hadn't committed. So if you imagine how sinful they had committed every sin you could possibly think of. And very quickly there was a pastime where they were drunk, and then one of them hit Lord Nityananda on the head. Okay, and then Lord Nityananda started to bleed. Immediately Krishna saw, and he was like, and he released his Sudarshan Chakra immediately to kill both of them. And what did Lord Nityananda do? Bowed down to his feet and said, no, Lord, please, what are you doing? Yes? Everybody is a sinner in this world. So if you're going to kill these, you're going to have to kill everyone. Yes? You're here to show your causeless mercy, please. Don't kill them. And so he did that. Why did he do that? Because he wanted those people, Jagai and Madhai, to have darshan of Lord Chaitanya, yeah? So that they could get uplifted. And that is the same position we are in this material world. And so this is how Lord Nityananda also served Krishna in the form of Lord Chaitanya. Okay, so if there is hope for somebody like Jagai and Madhai, who are the most sinful people in the world, then there is some hope for us, right? Okay. And lastly, just to quickly round off and finish, I said the point about glorifying the service attitudes of devotees, yes, trying to see the good in their service and trying to imbibe that within ourselves as well. There is one really special personality. He was a direct disciple of Srila Prabhupada. His name was His Grace Jayananda Prabhu. So now Jayananda Prabhu would work a full-time job and do seva in the temple and help Srila Prabhupada, and his salary every single month that he would get, he would give 100% of his salary to Srila Prabhupada. And that was his, way of serving Srila Prabhupada. He would go to, if he saw a whole tree of apples, he'd offer the whole tree, so that if anybody was walking past, he'd offer them a tree. Hey, do you want an apple? So that they could get Krishna Prasadam. He was this selfless, and this mood of serving is so exemplary. He was diagnosed with cancer, and he had to then go to hospital to get treatment or whatever. And the devotees were going to go and see him. So they went to go and see him, opened his room door, and on the bed they saw Srila Prabhupada's photo with a garland around it, and he's sleeping on the floor on the side of it. They're like, what are you doing? And he's like, well, I can't be on the bed because where would I put Srila Prabhupada? We can't be on the same level, right? He's our guru, he's our Lord and Master. I'm just his servant. So yeah, this was amazing mood. Of course, it's not something we can imitate, but of course, if we see even the slightest good service mood in somebody else, we can really glorify that and try to imbibe that in our service too. Okay, I think I've gone on and on and on and on, and people are probably hungry, so we will finish it there. Would anyone like to ask any questions or any comments? No? Okay, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Lord Balaram ki jai, Krishna Balaram ki jai, Gaura Bhaktavinda ki jai, Nitai Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. So, please give a big round of applause to our Sita Devi for giving this wonderful class on Lord Balaram. Did you all learn something new about Lord Balaram today? Yeah. Well, when I first came to the temple, I didn't know who is Balaram. Forget about his God or Krishna's friend. But one thing I stuck in my head was that what is the style of Balaram? Yeah, so somebody asked me that question on that day. So what color of dhoti Balaram wears? Everybody knows that? Yeah, so Balaram wears the blue color dhoti. And what color did Krishna wear the dhoti? Yellow. There is a name called Pitambar. Right word is Pitambar. So I learned these two things. Hopefully you also learned these two things. Yeah, especially our children should know that. So she spoke many things about Lord Balaram. Today we are going to celebrate everything about Lord Balaram. Yeah. So we heard about Lord Balaram, and in a few minutes we are going to watch a drama on Lord Balaram. Would you all like to see the drama? Yeah. So our children from Stoke, they are going to play a drama on Lord Balaram's pastimes. So that is, we have heard, they are going to see, and then you can see on our altar we have Jagannath, Baldev and Subhadra. Baldev is Balaram. So before you go home today, please come forward and take this nice darshan of Jagannath, Baldev and Subhadra. And on their left is Gaur Nitai. So Gaur is Gauranga, who is Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Nitai is Balaram. So you get double the deal. You go to see Balaram and Balaram's most merciful incarnation, which is Lord Nityananda Prabhu. So when you go home today, before you go home today, please come forward and then take the darshan of Baldev and Nityanand Prabhu. So we are heard, we have seen, and next comes what? Taste. So at the end, we're going to have a wonderful feast for everyone today, a special feast for celebrating Lord Balaram's appearance day. So we're going to do now, what we are going to do now, we are going to do a kirtan now, and after the kirtan, there will be a drama. So please, you can stretch your legs when the kirtan, and be ready. And in about 10 minutes time, we're going to have the drama. Hare Krishna. So you can stand up when you can have kirtan. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai. माता जी थोड़ी भी कीर्तन करते उसके बाद में. So now, right now, Balaram is eating. We are offering a nice bhoga to Balaram. So while he is eating, we can dance. Yeah, we can sing and dance. So his appetite will go more. नमां विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। एवरीबॉडी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, शिला प्रभुपाद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद हिज डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणार वृंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिला प्रभुपाद की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की, नामाचार्य शिला हरिदास ठाकुर की। प्रेम से कहो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद की। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड श्री गिरि गोवर्धन की। श्री वृंदावन धाम की, श्री नवदीप मायापुर धाम की, पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की, गंगा माई की, जमुना माई की, भक्ति देवी की, तुलसी महारानी की, कलयुग पावन श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, बृहत मृदंग ट्रांसिनेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की, ट्रांसिनेंटल प्रसादम डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की, श्री बलराम जयंती महामहोत्सव की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। All glories to your assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to your assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to your assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. So please take your best seat in the auditorium for a beautiful drama. Hare Krishna. So preparation is going on. We'll do a little kirtan. Yeah. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, is the fountainhead of all incarnations. Lord Balaram is his second body. They are both one and the same identity. They differ only in form. Balaram is the first bodily expansion of Krishna, and he assists in Lord Krishna's transcendental pastimes. He is the source of the entire spiritual world and is the Adi Guru, the original spiritual master. Whenever Krishna appears in the material world, he is accompanied by his associates and paraphernalia. 5,000 years ago, when Krishna descended into the material world, he was first preceded by Baladeva. Only after Baladeva gave his mercy did Krishna descend. Such is the intimate relationship between Krishna and Baladeva. Lord Balaram is the internal companion of Sri Krishna. He came as Lakshman with Ram and later as Nityananda Prabhu with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is the original spiritual master, and anyone desiring to make spiritual progress must first get the mercy of Lord Balaram. Directly we can't approach Krishna. Only through Balaram we can approach Supreme Lord Krishna. Spiritual master represents the true representation of Balaram. Thus, by following the instructions of spiritual master and by pleasing him, you can get the grace of Krishna. Let us see one of the pastimes of Lord Balaram from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 67. This is the story of Dvideva, a gorilla. This gorilla was a great friend of Bhamasur, who was killed by Krishna. Dvideva was the minister of King Sugriva. When Dvideva the gorilla heard the story of his friend Bhamasur being killed by Lord Krishna, he planned to create mischief throughout the country in order to avenge the death of Bhamasur.
Hare Krishna. Today we have come to celebrate glories of the Lord Balarama. And I guess there is a nice aroma with prasadam as well. But I should remember, he is my enemy. Today I am going to destroy him because he has killed my dear friend Bhamasura.
Dvideva hears very sweet musical sounds from Raivakta mountain, so he entered that mountainous region. He sees Balaram there.
I think that is Balarama, the brother of Krishna, who has killed my dear friend Bhamasura.
नमस्ते धरणीधर बलम्बारे नमस्तेस्तु त्राहि मां कृष्ण पूर्वजा. Today's such a lovely day, O son of Rohini, O dear Balaram. This mountain is so pleasing and the music is so enchanting. Oh Baladev, you look so beautiful in these flower jewels. Your strength is not matched by any other fighter in the whole world. Hence, they call you Baladeva.
I think I should go there and disturb their gathering. Let me go there and teach them a lesson. Let me tell them who is the boss. Killa, 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 killa. Oh, tiny, miny girl, you are so little as a feather. I can throw you from my brother.
Oh Balaram, kindly save me from this ghastly gorilla.
I know you. You sing Glories of Narsimha every Sunday. Call him today. I will kill you all today.
Oh Balaram, save us.
Oh, Pretty, you are so sweet and silent every day as usual.
Wait and watch what my lord does to you if you don't stop.
Oh, you silly animal! How dare you disturb us and disrespect my friends! Let me teach you a lesson! Evil person cannot stay longer on this planet!
You cannot destroy me, Balaram. I have power of 10,000 elephants. You cannot destroy me. On the other hand, I can destroy great cities. Let me show you my power.
Enough is enough!
Please give a big round of applause to our young devotees. And this drama has been very nicely directed by so many of our Matajis and also Sneha. She is there behind. Anybody like to introduce all the actors of the drama?
Hare Krishna. My name is Dvidiva. Oh, no, my name is Vipul.
Hello, my name is Ahan and I was just at Balaram.
My name is Vihan. I was Balaram's friend. My name is Shisha and I was Balaram's friend.
What is your name?
Kamalika.
Are you Balram's friend?
Yes. Hello, my name is Arav and I am Balaram's friend. My name is Shervi and I'm also one of Balaram's friends.
Hare Krishna. So we give round of applause to our Dvivida, Balram and Balram's friend. Yeah. I can see all are, very smiley, very happy. It shows because Lord's pastimes are so nectarian, so sweet, that it is production-wise, it is not as good as any movie or drama. It is just small children, talking from Srimad Bhagavatam, but you all enjoy. Yeah, so this is our, the actual nectar for our heart. When you see Lord's pastimes, we become very happy. So next Sunday again, some more dramas will be there. Some dances will be there by our own children for the occasion of Janmashtami. So Janmashtami. So we'll be celebrating Janmashtami on 2 days. On Sunday, which is from 12 to 3, our usual time. And Janmashtami actually is on Monday. So we'll have a program in the evening from 7 o'clock onwards. It'll go till midnight, 7 till midnight. And in the middle, we'll have a little prasadam break. So those who want to go early, they can go a bit early if they want to. But otherwise, program will go on till the midnight. As you can see, our children, they are, practicing very nicely. And, they want to do some more dramas. And if any other parents, they would like to be part of this group, from this Janmashtami onwards, we'll be starting 2 clubs. One is called Krishna Club or Gopal's Club, where the children from 5 years till 13 years, they'll be part of this club, and they'll do so many other activities, including drama, shloka recitation, and so many other things they can learn in the temple. And then the second group will be from 13 and onwards. This will be called Pandav Sena. All the young teenagers from 13 is teen, then the teen starts. So all the teenagers, they'll be part of this group, and then they will have their own set of programs, how to grow up very nicely in Krishna conscious environment. And then we are starting a third group. It is called mentorship group. So those after 21 years of age, they want to learn more about spiritual life, then they become part of this mentorship group. So these 3 groups will be launching from this Janmashtami onwards. And if any parents would like to give their names, for the Krishna Club or Pandav Sena, or you want to be part of mentorship, you can either meet me or one of our devotees here, and we can take your name. So once again, I thank you all very much, for coming today on this very auspicious day. And I'd like to welcome anybody who has come for the first time or after a long time. Anybody has come for the first time? No? Yeah. आप तो पहले आगे. So we welcome Sneha's parents, and they come again for our temple. So give them a big round of Haribol to them. Haribol, Haribol, Haribol. Yeah, your first time today? Your first time. Would you like to introduce yourself very briefly?
My name is Nikhil. I'm based in Stoke, but I'm born and brought up in
Oh, Mumbai. Maybe Mumbai. So, welcome Nikhil to that temple. Hare Krishna. Oh yes, I think we met before. Yeah. Okay. So again, welcome back to the temple. Hare Krishna. Anybody else for the first time? Yeah, I'm coming to her. Jai. Yeah, so Mother, you want to come forward and give Vrinda a little Haribol? So this is Vrinda Rani. She's a dear daughter of our Sneha and Kashyap. She's our, first child, born and brought up in Krishna consciousness. And she's doing Haribol for everyone. Says, I'm here, Haribol. So, Vrinda, she's very fortunate, that is being very nicely raised by her parents. Okay, Ratnadeep. Okay, I'll come to you there as well. Oh, acha. Okay. She must have given some good reference about us. So yeah. Welcome Ratnadeep to our temple. Hare Krishna. So, Mother, you want to say something about Vrinda?
We just need your blessings for Vrinda as well, so that she can be a little devotee in this temple and keep coming every Sunday. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Vrinda. So give a big round of Hari Bol again to Vrinda. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. So now we're ready for Prasadam now. We'll do the Narsimha prayers now and then do for the Prasadam. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Namaste Narsingaya. Prahlad Daine. Hiranyakashipu Rakshiha. Shilatankanakaraye. Eto nasima parato nasima. Yeto yamita to nasima. Bahe nasima re nasima. Narsingam dim sharanam brahmadev. Davakara kamalavare nakam adbodha shringa. Dalita hiranyakashipu danu bringa keshavajveta. Narahare Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Nasimadev, 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 Jaya Nasimadev. Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha. Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Nitai Gora Hare Bol. Hare Nasimadev, Nasimadev, Prahlad Maharaj ki.
महाप्रसादे गोविंदे नाम ब्रह्मणि वैष्णवे सर्व पुण्यवतां राजम विश्वासोन विजायते शरीरार विद्याजाल जोड़ेंदिए ताहे काल जीवे फेले विशेषागरे तारा मज्जिवायति लोभो माय सुतुर्मति ताके जेठा कठिन संसारे कृष्ण बड़ो दयामय कोरे बाय जीव जाय स्वाहा प्रसादम दिलो बाय से नामृत पाओ राधा कृष्ण गुण गाओ प्रेम राखो श्री चैतन्य निताय जय निमाय जय निताय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे महाप्रसादम की
Hare Krishna. Please, Prasadam awaits upstairs near the kitchen. Please make your way upstairs. Also, any books from the bookstore, then somebody will be there to take the book. And if you look to give any donations, the donation machine is also there next to the shop. Hare Krishna. Don't forget to take the darshan of Baldev and Nityanand Prabhu in the altar. Hare Krishna.